Most cybersecurity boot camps are a complete waste of time. And in this video, I'm going to go over why they're a complete waste of time, pros and cons to cybersecurity boot camps, the cost of cybersecurity boot camps, and what type of skills you can learn. And stay to the end of the video, and I'll be going over alternatives to cybersecurity boot camps that have a way better ROI in terms of money and also time invested. Now, there are tons of cybersecurity boot camps, and I've never been so motivated about this channel after doing research on a lot of these boot camps. Also, smash that like button for my cat back there. Just look at him. He wants a like button. Now, what exactly is a cybersecurity boot camp? Well, there are two types of boot camps. The first one being one that prepares you for a cybersecurity certificate, such as the CompTIA Security Plus. The cat just lowered himself. Now, I have been through a CompTIA Security Plus boot camp, and it was 1 week long, and I can just tell you that they just went over the material that I could have easily found in the book. I already knew the material at that point, so there was nothing new. And they basically just went over the official study guide book. And I'm not sure how much they were charging. This was back when I was in the army, but too much money. Second type of boot camp is one that takes you from not knowing anything to being prepared for a job. And usually that's 6 months, and it can cost a lot of money. These claim to teach you all of the skills that you need to know to get a job. And they usually offer services such as resume help and things of that sort. So some pros to cybersecurity boot camps are that they have accountability built into it. If you're paying $15,000 to go through this boot camp, you're most likely going to complete it. And number two, a lot of the times it'll come with a community and you can give yourself feedback, because without feedback, then you're probably not ever going to get better because you have no idea. A third one is if you lack self-discipline, it can really push you. Fourth one is you have instructors. So if you come across a problem, then you can ask for help. Now, the cons to a cybersecurity boot camp is that it's really expensive. So $15,000 is what I saw a lot of these cybersecurity boot camps going for. That is outrageous. You don't need to spend $15,000. It's more than college tuition. My next con is that it's really broad. It doesn't go into depth into any one topic. So you don't have a specialization in anything, and you're going to have to continue to study after the boot camp. I didn't really see like a result outcome. Now, I talked to actually some of the career people on these boot camps. The best they could say was 60% of people got a job. And then they said that the other 40% didn't get a job because that's what they didn't want to. I'm not sure if I 100% believe that 60% of the people got a job, to be honest. The next con is that it just goes over basics. Basics are like the easiest thing you can learn in cybersecurity. You can get a Udemy course and probably learn just as much as these $15,000 boot camps and actually go through the projects and keep yourself accountable. Issue I see here is people just have an issue like following through. Next, it doesn't really guarantee you a job. So I could see if it guaranteed you a job, they would give you your money back. To me, that makes sense. However, if they send you through this and you don't get a job, they have to give you your money back. They'll have more incentive to get you a job, right? No, none of these offer money back guarantees. To me, that just says that they don't believe in themselves enough to deliver. Just offer a money back guarantee. And later on in the video, I'm going to go over low cost degree programs that are way better than any boot camp. These boot camps aren't really recognized by employers. They don't give you experience like a degree. They don't have the rep of, say, a certificate like CompTIA, which costs $390. So I'm a little confused on why they're $15,000. You may not be able to pass a technical interview after this because you don't have any specialized knowledge. So I saw one and it went a week over networking. It's gonna take you more than 1 week to learn networking. And you're also risking burnout with these because it's so many different topics within 6 months. You may hate cybersecurity after taking these boot camps. And so for the price of the cybersecurity boot camps, I saw from $6,000 was the cheapest to like $20,000 for 6 months. This is outrageous to me. And these boot camps were online. You didn't even have a classroom setting where you can interact with your peers. No, 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 no. It was literally just online through Zoom. Are the cybersecurity boot camps worth it? And my answer is it depends on how much you're paying. Do I think they're worth it for basic knowledge for $15,000? Absolutely not. However, if they are MIT and offering a boot camp for 6 months, then I would say maybe, only because of the brand name recognition. So you have to evaluate the boot camp. You're going to want to look at reviews if it's worth it, but always remember a lot of reviews are fake. Also, the reputation of the place. Make sure the material is good and see what they actually teach you and see if they have hands-on learning. And some alternatives to a cybersecurity boot camp. My favorite one here is going to be WGU. I graduated from WGU with a master's degree in cybersecurity, and it's fantastic because number one, they're extremely affordable. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. I just love WGU. And you can create your own boot camp with WGU. So I graduated with my master's degree in 6 months. It was also during a pandemic, so I didn't really have anywhere to go, but that's beside the point. In 6 months, a term is about $3,200. You're working towards your bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. And along with that, you can do as many courses as you want within that 6-month period. And also, they pay for your certificates. For instance, in the WGU bachelor's degree for cybersecurity, they sponsor 14 different certificates. And they give you the voucher for these, 2 vouchers, so you can fail along with all of the training material for all of these certificates. Some of those are the CYSA Plus, Network Plus, Security Plus, ITIL Operations Specialist Certificate, Certified Cloud Security Professional Certificate for free. And these are not cheap certificates, so it's really good. They paid for my Certified Ethical Hacker Certificate with my master's program. Fantastic. For $15,000, you can do about 4 semesters at WGU, and many people get their degree in 2 years. For the same price, you can get a bachelor's degree, 14 certificates, and you get a community of networking professionals like myself. And another good alternative would be the Georgia Tech Master's Program. And this master's program, it only costs $10,000. Great if you already have a bachelor's degree in something unrelated and you want to get a master's degree for a low cost with good return of investment. It comes from Georgia Tech, so you have that brand name recognition along with only paying $10,000. If you're going to spend $15,000 on something, you might as well have something to show at the end of it. So the SANS training is really good training. The certificates, GAIAC certificates, are extremely good. This is a way better option than a boot camp because these are industry recognized training programs. And my other option is a local community college. An associate's degree in cybersecurity or IT or computer science is really good because not many people even have an associate's degree. Honestly, that should be enough to jumpstart your career, and community college is often free for a lot of people and really low cost, and you get to meet other people aspiring to do the same thing. And if you are planning to go to a cybersecurity boot camp, MIT and Georgia Tech have boot camps, and those are really big names. I was actually considering going to the MIT boot camp only because it's MIT. I don't know, it's just the industry standard of degree programs. Will a cybersecurity boot camp help you get a job? And the answer is sure it can, but there are better options out there available. You can also learn all of this material on your own for a lot less money than $15,000. That hurts my soul a little bit. That's so much money. And a lot of boot camps, people don't really look at them well. However, depending on how well you sell yourself and how good your resume is, link is below, you could possibly get this. Another thing is a lot of boot camps are really generalized basic knowledge. You can get that free on the internet. There's freecodingbootcamp.com, I believe. I think that's what it is. I'll put it right here. Honestly, I looked at that and it was pretty good. So you don't need to pay $15,000 to get a job. All right, thanks.